is Danny today's speaker is Daniel Welsh, and the speech will be evaluated by Marianne Burroughs DTM. This is Daniel Welsh's icebreaker from Confident Leadership Development Pathways. Time is 4 to 5 minutes, and the green light goes on 4, 4.5, and 5 is red light. So please welcome Daniel Welsh. His speech topic is Daniel's icebreaker speech. Daniel's icebreaker speech, Daniel Welsh.
Thanks, Nat. I'm going to be very sanguine about my first speech for Toastmasters. I was talking to my wife about my first speech, getting all nervous, trying to prepare, and she said, "Don't worry, don't be too witty, don't be too intellectual, just be yourself." So I was like, so I'm going to break it up in a couple different spots. I'm going to start a little bit about myself, my family, and how I came to AG, and then after that I'm going to how I came to Toastmasters, and then some things I'm looking to gain from Toastmasters. So a little bit about myself. I have 3 kids. I've done some discussion in some of the top table topics about them, but I have a little daughter named Claire. She's 3 years old, and her favorite things are Peppa Pig, Fruit Loops, and Teams Umi Zumi. She can't get enough of that. And then I also have a son named Jacob, and he's 5 years old, and his favorite things are Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, and he likes to read books, and his favorite book every night is Dragons Love Tacos. So I read that, I almost memorized that whole book right now. It's only like 10 pages long. And then my oldest daughter is Emma, and she's 9. She just turned 9 this weekend. And her favorite things right now are unicorns and donuts. And actually, believe it or not, that's like a huge kid thing right now in all these clothing stores and toy stores. There's all these donuts and unicorns, and they're brightly colored. And she loves them. She got a bunch of it, and that was her birthday the past weekend. So now to my journey of how I came to, or my first, a little bit about me and my first working journey with, I started right after college. I went to Bowling Green State University, and I was looking for a job after that, and I started with the Budweiser distributor for Northeast Ohio, House of the Rose. And I started from the ground up as a merchandiser, and I was like, oh, I'm out of college, I get to play with beer, it's Budweiser, it's gonna be fun. But it was a lot of work, a lot of moving the beer, a lot of picking it up. And my first route was on the east side of Cleveland. And my boss said, oh, you gotta go meet the rep up there, and you're gonna be a merchandiser for him, you're gonna need to learn the route. So I went up there, and he's like, do you know where that is? I was like, yeah. I had no idea where it is. I've never been on East Cleveland. So I meet the rep, and he's weighing out the plans, and he's like, yeah, this is our route. It's from this spot, East 55th, downtown Cleveland. So in my head, I'm like, okay, downtown Cleveland. And then he goes all the way to the other end, and it's Middlefield, Ohio.
Wow.
So I don't know if any of you are familiar with Middlefield, Ohio, but it's complete opposites. Downtown Cleveland's more urban, and Middlefield's more rural, farmland, and Amish country. So I started the route. I got used to some of how to get to everything, and I ended up in Middlefield for the very first time. I'm walking to the Giant Eagle, and I walk in, and there's actually horse buggies, and there's actually wood things for the Amish to put there. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Giant Eagle with horse buggies. I go in, and then I start. I got all my stuff, and I'm putting product away and fixing stuff, talking to the manager. And as I'm walking out, there are a couple of Amish guys with 2 cases of beer and a cigarette in his mouth, and I'm like, this isn't what Amish people do from the movies.
That's so true.
They use candles, they don't have electricity, they don't drink beer. Actually, it was one of the biggest beer selling areas for the company, so learned that. I did another role there after that, and then I got my own sales route. And that sales route was right at the time the company was taking in a brand called Yingling. First time it was coming to Ohio, we got the rights to distribute it. And the person that was, I don't know if you know about distributors, but we have to deal with the brewery. It's like we're like the middleman. So they sell to us, and then we sell to the customer. So they had a representative, and his name was he was called Patriot. I was like, who's this? And there's this mythical character called Patriot that was going around and evaluating us and talking to customers after we dealt with them. Everyone was talking about this Patriot. I was like, what is this guy? Who is this guy? And we finally got to meet him at a big kickoff meeting. And he brought up this, he's kind of a character, kind of rough, kind of gruff, and they talk real loud, was really in your face, kind of a real sales, go-getter kind of guy. And he'd been in the business forever, been with Yingling forever, but he lived by this one number, and it's 212. And I was like, what's 212? It was plastered all over the place. We're all like, what, this is a deal with beer. What's going on with this? And finally, he explained it throughout his speech that it's when water, I don't know if any of you have heard this before, but 212 is the degree where water turns into vapor. And that's what powers locomotives. So it's like a motivational, there's a whole book and series and author about it. It's called Simple Truths. And it's something that stuck with me from that job to this day, that, just try to do like that one extra degree can make a difference, whether you're in the teamwork setting or you're working with your, doing something for your family or financially or goals you're trying to achieve fitness-wise. Every day if you do that one extra degree, you can power through to get to your goal. So that's one thing I took away from there. Finally, I'll talk about why I came to Toastmasters. After that position, that sales position, I came to AG. And I worked a couple years down in the implementation planning department. And then I came up to the PSR department. And our PSR department is a point of sale replenishment department. So we monitor, we're analysts, we analyze the inventory in the stores that automatically get replenished. But I'm going to be doing a lot more presentations and a lot more activity with groups. So I was looking for a group that could help me do and grow and become better at my skills for those type of activities. So that's my speech. I went pretty long, but thank you for your time.